Hello, my name is Katie Cicatelli-Kuc, and my story, Cancer News, is being performed by actress Patten Hughes.
There is no good or easy way to tell someone you have cancer. I was home alone when I found out, and I texted one of my neighbors. She came over and held me while I sobbed. Then I told my husband, my mom, and my brother through a series of frantic phone calls and texts. My daughter watched me receive a doctor's phone call about my breast cancer. She drew me a heart in purple marker and handed it to me while I cried. Purple's my favorite color. In the days that followed, when I knew the official diagnosis, triple-negative breast cancer, I started telling others. Some friends I told via text. It felt cold, insensitive, and slightly absurd. Some friends I told via group text, which felt even colder, completely insensitive, and ridiculously, totally absurd. Sorry for the group text. Hope you're all drinking lots of pumpkin spice lattes. I have some awful health news to share. I told a few people over email, which felt more formal, yet also more personal. When I typed the words, "I have a rare and aggressive form of breast cancer," I sometimes forgot who I was talking about. My daughter had a book about a mom with cancer. I told her teacher she could read the book to the class. I also told her it would be okay to post my news on the classroom app. Some people found out I had breast cancer through a classroom app. When I dropped off my daughter at school or picked her up, I was aware of other parents looking at me. Some hovered nearby, I think wanting to say something, but realizing they didn't know what to say. I didn't know what I'd say either. As I caught the sidelong glances, it struck me that these people who I knew as Sullivan's dad or Lucy's mom knew intensely personal news about an intensely personal part of my body. My breasts and the cancer trying to kill them, trying to kill me, were public knowledge. Some friends asked if they could tell other friends, acquaintances, and it was a relief that I didn't have to send those texts. But this meant my breasts were now public discussion too. I was unsure of who else to tell. Was this something I was supposed to post on social media? Do I tell the delivery man? Do I tell the new next-door neighbors who slept not far from where I slept, but whose last name I didn't know? When I took the dog for a walk and passed someone and they asked me, "How are you?" I'd smile, say, "Good, you?" And when they smiled back and said, "Fine," I wondered, what nightmarish, life-changing news were they keeping to themselves too?